Make you subscribe to JerCrispy.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your host with the most, the Desmond, JerCrispy, and welcome back to another video. Today, what I got y'all is why Mike Barnes versus Dame is not even close. Dame got this one. Off rip, Dame got this one. If you watch Creek 3, I know most of y'all did watch Creek 3. Dude, I'm telling you, Dame got this one in the bag. Barnes, whatever his name is. Anyways, if you like, comment, subscribe. We're on the road to 100. We're halfway there. 74. And once we hit 100 subscribers, I will do a Q&A. There's a lot of stuff on this channel we're going to have. Trust me. Just trust the process. We're going to get there slowly by slowly. Anyways, let's see how this video goes. And it's by T.Y. Learn. Alright. And make sure y'all follow all the social medias, man. It pop up on the screens, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow them, man. Yeah.
Me and my GOAT Crisis.
We are so back.
Yes, sir. We are back to discuss another Rocky Karate Kid matchup. This time we have Damian versus Mike Barnes, the two cool villains coming face to face and showing who's simply the stronger fighter. Obviously, this video contains spoilers for Creed 3, so if you don't want to see any of that, then click off. But I didn't think I really needed to say this because this video is literally called Mike Barnes versus the antagonist of Creed 3. Now, let's start off with Mike Barnes, who is known as the biggest menace in the Karate Kid verse. Not only was the strongest villain of the trilogy, but bro completely dismantled Daniel in every fight they were in. Daniel got slammed so badly that Mike legit invoked fear into him and had to force him to get an amp and confuse Mike with kata. Now, a lot of people like to say here that he's a lot stronger than Daniel, and although I have my own opinions about that, I'll just say for the sake of the video that it doesn't matter, as regardless, he's the strongest villain Daniel's faced. Meaning he upscales from Johnny Man's martial arts prowess, which is capable of folding black belts casually. Mike himself, even before training, was known as a world champion and was regarded as a GOAT in the karate world. We even see how, even as an adult, Mike's skills don't really decline, and because of that grown man power to help him out, he's able to scrap with a chosen who's quite literally mastered almost every secret of Miyagi-Do. Along with even helping Johnny in fighting Kim Da-eun's goons, all masters of Tang Soo Do, which is basically the club equivalent of karate. It's clear, although he isn't the strongest dude around anymore, he's still somehow able to keep up with the ghosts, all the while selling furniture. As for his stats themselves, well, Mike even as a kid is casually breaking solid brick with his bare hands for training, and we see him scaling to the adults later on, who we see breaking stone as adults and even kids. The speed scaling for the verse kinda stinks, as the best feat is Daniel catching a fly and Miguel reacting to a baseball machine, which at best makes the verse subsonic. Regardless of if you think they are moving at human speed or not, it really doesn't matter for this debate, as we aren't going to see Mike be a blur to Damian or vice versa. They are for the most part normal guys. Unfortunately, that's all I can really say for Mike, as bro has about a total of an hour of screen time for the whole verse, so it's simpler to approach his scaling than, let's say, Daniel's, for example.
Diamond Dame Anderson might be the most personal antagonist we've seen in the Rocky Creed series. Straight up just coming for Adonis's throat, his dad's gym, calling him out on TV, saying he's a fraud, decking him in the face. He's a menace. And it doesn't just stop at scheming or name calling. Damian's a real threat in the ring. As a youth, around 18 years old, he was the Golden Gloves amateur champion, the Golden Gloves being a fairly prestigious organization hosting yearly tournaments. Damian even says himself that there was a time that he was the greatest amateur boxer ever. He manages to spar with and KO the current heavyweight world champion, Felix Chavez, who is the most recent top frontier of Delphi's gym with training from Duke Jr. and Adonis Creed, and managed to go the distance with Creed himself, only being KO'd in the last round. Adonis, of course, being the former heavyweight champion himself, with training from the legendary and prior detailed Rocky Balboa, and even skills derived from his own father, Apollo Creed, as imparted through Balboa. Damian's own fighting style consists of strong defense, fair footwork, strong jabs and hooks, focused combinations, and evasive maneuvers, all wrapped up in his utter lack of sportsmanship, adding in illegal...
I gotta say, Dame got this, dog.
And a cunning employment of prep time, basically. Orchestrating his spar with Chavez and injuring him, as Felix would be holding back as is the norm in sparring, to then capitalize on this weakness he created, cunningly in their eventual actual match. In terms of raw statistics, Damian is pretty clearly peak human, seeing as he clashes with top-tier boxers left and right, with the minutia of his scaling to the rest of the Rocky series better being left until later in the video.
Unlike the last matchup, it seems here that Mike actually has a pretty good shot at winning this thing. Not only does Mike fight dirty, but does this in a much...
No! Mike is losing! Dame doesn't care.
more refined way than Damian, so he isn't going to catch Mike by surprise fighting like this. This is pretty much Damian's whole thing skill-wise, and to say he's going to outskill Mike when he mainly cheats seems kinda unfair to me. Mike holds a very high reputation as one of the best in Karate Kid since before his actual training, he was already considered a world-renowned champion in the karate world.
So, to say Damian would throw something that would catch Mike off guard seems pretty unlikely. As for their attack potency, well, Damian's only scaling is to an out-of-prime Adonis Creed, and he's only doing as well as he is because Adonis is holding back. And once he stops holding back, he pretty much just folds. Adonis in his prime would be around the same level as Rocky in Rocky 3, who, as we all know, probably wouldn't hold up all too well to Ivan Drago, considering after his rugged training in the Russian tundra, he was stated to be stronger than ever in Rocky 4. There's really just no way to say that Damian is even probably surviving a solid hit from Drago. Meanwhile...
Dog. Did this dude watch Creed 3, bro? Did this dude watch Creed 3? Bro. When he instantly... Look.
In Rocky 4. There's
Watch
really
this.
just no way to say that...
When he... Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. Hold up.
There's really just no way to say that...
Right there. When he instantly took that off, saw the blood, this dude saw this blood. His own blood out of his mouth. Hold up.
Really just no way to...
But he saw this, his own blood.
say that
Dame turned up. Wow, put the that dude in the side. Hey, that boy. Hold up. Bro.
Damian is even probably
Dame is winning in this, dog.
From Drago. Meanwhile, adult Mike upscales from all the wall level stuff in the series, like Chosen, Tori, or adult Johnny all being capable of smashing solid stone, and Mike himself, while training, is...
What they gotta do with Mike in the boxing match? Put Mike in the boxing match. Dame is winning that. Come on now, be for real.
Bricks with his bare fists. We just don't really see anything like that in the Creed series. So even though Damian does have the size advantage,
Because he's a new character. Like, come on now. You don't see that?
Mike down like he did with Felix.
Let's just imagine the fight scenario real quick. Damian and Mike bump into each other on the street, leading into them just throwing an on-site blow.
Damian's larger size would be tough for Mike to deal with, along with his street fighting style of combat, but Mike would rely on his past knowledge, along with his surprisingly superior strength, despite the weight difference and this being fiction and all, to slowly weaken Damian until he is at a point where Mike can legit just eat punches and not be affected. Low-key, this...
No. L video. This is an L video. L video. Matter of fact, and this next one we gonna watch. And you tell me Rocky don't against Daniel. I think Rocky gonna go in that one. But L video, dog. It's an L video, cause I ain't lying to you. L video. I'm not finna. No, bro. I'm not finna just sit here and let you just say Damon's gonna instantly get whooped by Mike. Dog. By Mike? Are you watching the same movie that I watched? Mike is not all that. He's talking about meeting each other in person. Did Dame just punch a dude? Yeah. They do the same thing. Like, you know what? You finna just what? Like, dog, you know wait, Dame and that mother finna like, come on now, 2 feet, like he finna like, come on, bro. A video, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the road to 100, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Now watch somebody that's gonna freaking take a picture of that. I'm telling you, if somebody draw a picture of me doing this, I'm putting it as my background. Trust me.